Blessed day, everyone. Once again, my name is Day. I'm the founder of Easy Church Philippines. And first of all, thank you so much for showing interest to explore our online church management software. So, for this video, I will give you a system walkthrough on the attendance management features of Easy Church. Okay? So, nandito po siya sa under ng dashboard page. Okay? So, for this attendance module, meron po tayo mga type of events. So, currently, fixed pa po yung type of events natin. We have worship service, special events, and training seminar. So, we have an ongoing development na ginagawa na rin po, naka-line up na rin po siya na magkakaroon po tayo ng dynamic type of event. So meaning, per church, pwede po kayong mag-define ng personalized or customized events nyo. Like for example, if you want to track prayer meeting or worship night, ah, pwede nyo pong pwede po kayong mag-create ng type of events. And for that, mas madali po natin makapag-generate ng reports per events, okay? But currently, as of now, naka-fix pa po yung mga type of events natin for three type of events like worship service, special event, and training seminar. Okay? So we have filter search for date at meron din po tayong calendar na nabe-breakdown po natin for month, week, and day. Okay? So for this, nabo-view po natin lahat ng mga type of events per month. Okay? So, if we want to create a event, okay, just click the new event button on the right side of the page. And pipili lang po tayo ng type of events if worship service, special event, training, seminar. So for worship service, just select yung date ng worship service. So karamihan po ng mga churches is Sunday, but may mga scenarios or may mga churches din na merong worship service ng weekdays. Okay? So pwede nyo rin pa rin i-select yan. Alright? Then we have service schedule. Meron din po tayong management po or maintenance sa service schedule. Click nyo lang po yung manage, dire-direct po tayo sa maintenance na pwede po kayong mag-add ng mga different type of service. So, for example, for this account, meron tayong first and second and third service na nakaset up for 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. So, uh, let's set a first service for Sunday on November 26. Then, indicate lang po natin yung topics ng service. Like for example, lagay lang po ako ng sample, how great is our God. Then, the preacher. Sino po yung mga pastor po na naka-assign po on that worship service. So once all the details filled up, click lang po yung save button and magkakaroon po notification na successful na po ang kanyang pag-insert. So magdi-display na po agad siya sa calendar, and if you want to view yung details or magpo-proceed na po tayo sa attendance ng specific event, just click yung specific event sa calendar, then click lang po yung view event button. Okay? So for this view event button, meron tayong view event profile, which is we have summary, event info, and the attendance list. So for this, ito na po yung stage na pwede pong kayo mag-setup ng laptop dun sa harapan po ng church kapag may mga umaattend na mga members nyo or visitors. Dito po sila mag-encode. Okay? Just click lang po yung new attendance. Then, mag-search lang po sila ng name. Or ang ibang approach naman po is hybrid, may laptop at meron din mga ushering na naka-mobile phone. Pwede nyo rin po ma-access si Easy Church through mobile phone, and pwede rin po sila mag-tag or mag-check-in ng mga attendance. Okay? So for check-in, again, click lang po yung new attendance button and lalabas po yung filter search ng ating mga members. You're just type yung name po ng ating members, and lalabas po yung mga options or intelligence ng mga members once na nag-type po kayo ng mga letters. So for example, for this, tag ko po Sir Lynn Miranda, then click yung check in button. Okay? So meron po ditong tagging for attended online. So features po ito if you want to track lahat po ng mga uma-attend face-to-face automatic, and yung mga uma-attend lang din po online. Pwede rin po siya. Okay? So, check me in, click lang po yung check me in and may notification lang po yan na attended. So, ibig sabihin okay na po yun. So, once na nag-notify po siya na attended, so it must be reflected on the summary, yung total attendees po agad natin. Naka-breakdown din po siya per demographics. Alright? So, ganun lang po. Like sample po ulit tayo. For example, type lang po ulit ako ng name, and then Benjamin Sandoval, click check me in. That's it. Okay? So, kapag, nagkamali meron po ditong remove button sa baba sa attendance list, puwede niyo po i-remove, okay? And, if you want to update yung event details, meron din po ditong edit button for event info, okay? Then, pag-e-enter naman po tayo ng first timer, may click lang po yung new first timer button and fill up yung details po natin for the first timer. So currently, ang required field lang po for the first timer is the first name, last name, and the gender. So makuha niyo lang po yung first name, last name, and gender, puwede na po niyong i-save yung details ng first timer. But again, we highly recommend na mai-save niyo din po yung ibang details, especially mga contact number or the Facebook account, of course, for future follow-up po natin sa kanila, 'no? If you can categorize din po yung kanilang networks, kanilang civil status or kanilang address, much better po siya, okay? But again, the minimum requirement is the first name, last name, and gender only. Puwede na po silang mag-add or ma-insert, okay? Meron din po ditong invited through. Okay, if walk-in or may nag-invite po sa kanya, puwede niyo rin po mailagay kung sino po yung nag-invite, okay? Again, this is for future tracking, especially if pupunta na po tayo sa mga reporting, alright? So, once, the attendance list are completed, meron din po sa right side ng attendance list section na download data. So, if you want to, extract all the data, through Excel file and, to double check or parallel dun sa inyong current na setup pagdating sa attendance, puwede niyo rin po ma-extract, alright? Okay. So, yep, that's it. And again, thank you for watching and hopefully, please watch all the videos na meron pa po tayo dito sa ating YouTube channel regarding sa East Church. So, it would help you to familiarize more on the features and you please also share to all your members and especially yung ating mga workers or leaders sa ating church para mas madali po silang um, magamit si Easy Church. Okay? So for this attendance module, so meron po tayong ushering ministry, no? So for the ushering ministry, sa settings lang po ito, settings under ushers. So dito po tayo magke-create ng mga user ng mga ushers. Okay? So lahat po ng magke-create ng user dapat existing po siya sa database, meaning na-insert niyo na po siya yung record. So for example dito po, no, lagay tayo ng name Benjamin Sandoval and pwede po kayo mag-setup ng initial password. Pwede niyo rin po siya i-change password, okay? So once na binigyan niyo na po ng access ang isang Usher user, okay? Pwede na po siya mag-login sa Easy Church, pero ang magiging access niya lamang po is the attendance module lang. Okay? So hindi po siya makapag-create ng event, hindi rin po siya makakapag-delete ng attendance or delete ng attendance list. Ang may access lang po doon is ang members. So ano lang po ang magagawa niya? Ang magagawa lang po ng isang Usher user is to check in attendance, okay, and to add first timer. Okay? Pero yung pag-delete po ng ating mga attendees or pag-update ng mga event info, admin lang po ang makakaya. Alright? So, that's it for the attendance module. Thank you and God bless everyone.